these noble people were a class higher than them. This was something I thought was really interesting from the book.
It's really one of my favorite things that I discovered over the course of this research is that in the 16th and 17th centuries, and even in the 18th century, Europeans went over to Europe assuming that these social structures were going to be there forever, just like they assumed in China and India. So, because they were so obsessed with the idea of nobility back then, they picked out the chiefs and the relatives of the chiefs, and they were ready to assume that these were noble people. So Cortez and his lieutenants did everything they could to marry Aztec princesses, and Pocahontas was also considered a princess. And so her English husband was kind of accused of marrying above his station because he had dared to marry an Indian princess, even
Hmm.
though he was a commoner. And in Canada, we find the same thing. We find a French baron marrying the daughter of a chief and bringing her back to France to live as a baroness. And so this goes on in the French and English and Spanish colonization processes. And absolutely, it shows that they actually thought that noble natives were actually of a higher social status than most Europeans. To me, that seems like sort of the opposite of racism.
Hmm.